Hello, everyone. We're here at Where Doom Awaits. This is the seventh scenario and potentially the last one of our solo Ashcan Pete run. So, deck upgrades. Very simple. 4 XP I had to spend um, because there were 5 broods. We killed 4. And we got a copy of Permanent Scrapper just to help out our Dark Horse a bit more. Go along with our Plucky. And then lastly, we have a copy of Hatchet. This is mostly here as a way to deal with the birds. The ranged basically is kind of the big part. Potentially also with the conglomeration of spheres, because that is also caring about melee. Hatchet, not melee. Other thing I was thinking about is that this has a add two skills together thing going on. And we like that because Dark Horse gives us essentially +2 instead of the +1. If this does end up coming up, I'll talk about how it works more, but otherwise, there you go. This is the deck. We only have 22 XP in here, and this is very, very little for a scenario 7, but that is this campaign. All right, let's do opening hands, then we'll do the rest of the setup here. I've already done some of it. Wait. We did this first. Tarot deck. First action, we have 2 fewer actions to take. First turn. That's a bit of a problem, but I guess it's okay with Duke. So let's just remember that by getting rid of these. That's, you know, 2 fewer actions. Okay. Get rid of the damned. Okay, gosh, what am I looking for now? Um, so Earl is something. We're not going to take the resourceful, the live and learns. That doesn't make any sense. The long shot potentially. It's early enough that that might be the way, actually. I might want to play something. I might want to play Earl. I think I got to keep some ally, right? Even if it's Earl. Earl is good. He's got some health soak here, and I already have 2 physical trauma, so Beyond the Veil is going to be a bit spooky. Let's run with this. Field work. Okay. Well, Encounter deck has 44 cards. It's a lot. It's also going to get the other 2 abominations. And I believe we have Act version, I think it's 3. Let me check that out. Yeah, it's going to be version 3 for Act 2. So all of these are gone. And that is here. We have 1 Doom because 1 escaped in the wild. And we also have this conglomeration of spheres because we killed Silas Bishop way back when. And that causes us to have some problems in True Solo, but here we are. Okay. We're here at the base of the hill. We're trying to stop a ritual from happening that's happening up here at the top of Sentinel Peak. I think we get rid of 1 diverging path and 1 altered path as well. And I am, because I'm a weenie, using the return to version here. This is the difference here is that we have a force shroud instead of 3, and forced after discover 1 or more clues here, spend those clues, put them any set aside random diverging path locations into play. So this just basically makes it so I could use Duke. Otherwise, it's kind of bad. So actually really good with the field work too. I'm kind of happy about that. And the same thing for the ascending path. So you can't move here until we advance the act, which is requiring us to get 2 clues. And it's 2 clues that are not these, right? This is after you discover them, spend those clues, put them any random set aside things in play. It's going to be ones from those locations that come into play. All right. Well, I have exactly 1 action, and it's going to be play Earl. I think that is the play. And I think I'll be taking my Dark Horse money just because I have things to spend and I have the Scrapper to get rid of it. So we're going to have an enemy problem here, honestly. Okay. So we have the conglomeration, and we're going to let him attack Earl. 164. So we have a bunch of damage to do. And we can use Duke. Duke is not melee. All right. That was my 1 action. Don't have to worry about the weakness anymore. Fire Axe is melee, but it might be useful later. All right. I'm just going to shuffle this again. If we get Beyond the Veil, we're almost dead, right? Thrall. Okay, we have another enemy. Okay, how do we do this? That's also another difference between this and the Return to. The Thrall would have spawned somewhere else. Okay. By the way, there's an extra -5 now in the bag, and the other tokens, skulls, are -1 for now. Cultist, there's one, and that's just cancel everything that you committed, which isn't great. I don't have a tablet, which is honestly too bad because they're pretty soft. Other thing, X, discard top 2 cards of your deck. Total pretty cost. I mean, I just kind of have to go for it with the long shot and Duke. We're going to have to probably ready Duke with something. We got to kill one of these things. We probably have to kill the Thrall as well. All right. So if we use Duke, we're going to be just at 4. Up 3 is pretty good. It sucks if we miss here, but I think I need to spend the resources on killing the Thrall. Maybe we cover the minus. No, we're up 3. We're up 3. We're up 3. We're up 3. All right, this is 1, 2, 3 damage. I'm so nervous because this is just like this one's very hard in true solo. We could ready Duke and kill the Thrall. We could not ready Duke and just keep. No, this isn't. This won't work. I need a ready Duke. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of, I think, the Fire Axe, and then we're going to attack again. The Conglomeration. It's just easier to hit. And this time we're up 2, 3. I'll spend 1. Up 4. Whew. Okay, okay. It's 2 more. And now we need to kill it. So I'll go up 4 one more time. Okay. He's done. This guy's going to hit me for a horror and a damage. Again, we're going to throw as much damage as we can onto our allies. Take the horror here, I think. The horror's not going to kill me. It's the damage. And then we go to upkeep. Guts. All right, 3 of 12. Please, no more. Okay. Maybe I should have kept the Fire Axe, because we're going to have to use Duke again. Okay, we can get it back with the Scrounge. So this guy's 3/3/3. At the end of the enemy phase, he moves once towards Sentinel Peak. If he's already at Sentinel Peak, discard it, add 2 Doom to current agenda. Instead, 3 health. I think I get rid of the Thrall first. Is this only if he's ready? No. There's a legit question of just like letting him add the Doom. There is 12 to advance this first one. And this might not be worth my resource. Let's go for the Thrall. We're at 4. Let's spend 1. Let's go 5. 3. Plus 1. Okay. I can't put the field work down. I could kill this guy. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Let's lose the guts. Ready Duke. Spend a resource. This is gonna get us 4, 5, 6 to 3. And then the last action, I would have to go 3 all. That's not good. If I don't spend the resource, then we're going 4 up one and then two, up one twice, which is like actually kind of okay. That is 60% of the bag. But is that worth it, right? We could also try to evade him. Take the guts back. We could evade. Up one, up three if I spend the resource. And then let him go. We get a card with Earl. I think that's actually the way. Let's do an evade. This is our second action. So, 4, 5, 6 to 3. Up 3. Nice. Okay, let's draw a card with Earl. Oh, that is the way we win this scenario. We need to take some resources. It sucks, honestly. I had to keep spending a bunch of stuff, but we need to put the pocket multi-tool down. This is so good. All right, enemy phase. We go up the hill, even though you're exhausted. That's what it says. I'm willing to lose the doom. And there's the hatchet. Okay, we're going to be taking a lot of resources here. 4 of 12. Please no more enemies. Ah, we got to go fast. And that's kind of why the doom doesn't matter anymore. Can't take 2 of those. And this is just flipping. Nothing happens. We have no non-Sentinel Hill location in play. These are just out of play. Okay, well, I mean, that's rude after the Beyond the Veil, but okay. So I can't run through my deck now. All right. So we're gonna take a resource. We're gonna play this, and then we're gonna get to the contemplative. I guess we use Duke. Okay. So this is a base of 4. So we have 4 plus 1 with Dark Horse is 5. 5 to 4. Oof. But we are basically, it's like we're up 3. It's like we're up 3. So, all right. We do ready Duke, which doesn't matter because this was our last action. But we're going to take 2 clues and we spend them immediately, and we put 2 of these guys into play. All right, this is not here. All right. That was at least a little bit kind. End of the enemy phase pops up here. Upkeep. 5 of 12. Obscuring Fog. Hopefully I don't need to get any clues here. So, do I put the fieldwork down? It's going to eat an action. Duke. Yeah, I think that's the play. Take a resource. Play fieldwork. And then we use Duke. Let's try this one. By the way, not all these have a clue on them. This one does. I will be taking 2 horror because I have no actions remaining. All right. 1 here. 1 on Duke. Honestly, we can give both to Duke. Okay. So we're doing an investigation. We use our field work. And we go 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. Okay. I wish that healed Duke, too. That'd be pretty sick. There's 1. We're going to go upkeep. This guy's going to get discarded. We'll add 2 doom. Madame Lebranche is actually what we want. I don't know if we're going to be able to play her next round, but we do want to play her so we can get the Dark Horse money going. Okay. That was the 2 doom here. We had another one from the agenda. Am I at a Sentinel Hill location? No. This whiffs. Bye. Okay. So I need to go back here. Hope this is the one with clues as well. This is the next field. Okay. Sure. Move. Duke. So, move, Duke. Okay, I have 1 action remaining, so we're discard 2 cards. Don't like it. 1, 2. At least the psychosis is gone. Okay. And then we're investigating here at 4 to 4. Plus 2 from the fieldwork. 6 to 4. Move. Move. Okay, very good. I'll take that. We must immediately spend these 2 clues. So we do. Remove all clues from each location in play. I guess that includes this one. Let me make sure that that's not changed from the return to. Yeah, that's right. So this will go, which is a little bit unfortunate, right? We'd love to have more of that. And then we reveal the ascending path. All right. So this means we get to go back up here and do the same darn thing again. 4 shroud, 3 clues. So I just simply move back here. Last action. Okay. Live and learn is very good for action compression. We're at 9 of 12. And it's one of you again. Okay. Don't know what to say about that. It might just be an evade again. And just try to ignore this guy. I can't play Madame Lebranche. It's a little bit bad, but that's okay. Okay. I would like to keep the hatchet. I'd like to play the hatchet. So an evade. Maybe I spend 1 resource, do an evade at 5 to 3. Have a live and learn. So evade. Let's pretend that works. Move and Duke. Let's just take the basic evade. I don't want to spend any resources. Potentially, I can get a Madame Lebranche off of this. 4 to 3. Okay. Fine. I didn't put anything into that. Let's go 6 to 3. All right. Well. No. Pocket multi-tool. Pocket multi-tool. Pocket multi-tool. It's just +1. It's just +1, but we do succeed. And this guy's going to put more Doom into play, and that is okay by me. We do evade. I want to draw the cards. Okay. Action 2. Put down Madame Lebranche. Action 3, we're going to zip up here and use our field work and go 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4. Very good. We take a clue, and that puts one of these into play. Let's put you over here. Okay. I'm going to be engaged with this guy again, but that's okay. Evade, Duke, or Madame Lebranche, Duke. I think I exhaust her to take the resource. And then we'll get another one in upkeep. All right. Fire X. You're here now. 10 of 12. I might... Okay. If nothing else changes here, and it's not necessarily the case, you're going to move... You're going to move this round if I evade you. And then next round, you will put 2 Doom on the agenda. So I can ignore you entirely, because that won't cause the agenda to advance. Okay. Encounter card. A Rotting Remains. Totally fine. I feel okay about this. I think I'll throw the guts into this to go 6 to 3. Cool. I'll take the card. More soak. Okay. We're going to try to evade this guy again, and then we'll go out and get a clue. I would love to play the hatchet. So 4 to 3 with the pocket multi-tool is pretty okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Didn't even need it. Excellent. -1, pass the test. Action 2. I think I want to get this into play. And then action 3 will use Duke and hopefully some field work. Let's check out the altered path here. I don't have any actions remaining. So we're just going to go, is it 7 now? 7 to 2. Excellent. Clue for me. I take the resource again. We want to, we might need it, right? All right, you're here. Upkeep. Okay, we got a lot of soak. I'm feeling like okay about the Beyond the Veil because we have a pretty good pace. As soon as we get another big enemy, though, it's a little bit troublesome. Okay. Okay, we did find another big enemy. I think I'm okay with this. 434. Brought this location from you. The rest of that doesn't matter. So how about you go there? Okay, I need to get a clue. I need to get a clue. We move with Duke and fieldwork, I think is the play. So this is 4 and this is 6. Up 2 is okay because I have a pocket multi-tool. Sorry, that's just one action. We get the clue. Sorry. Gotta do this right. We put another altered path. Let's put it up that way. Down there. Okay, so I did the Duke. I did nothing else. I want to go get the clue. Okay, I can ready. I can ready Duke. I think we can lose the Fire Axe. And we'll be going just 4 to whatever the number is. I don't have anything to back that up because we used all of our stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have. I think we take a chance. Let's Duke into here. All right, take 2 damage if you have no actions remaining. That is not the case. I have 1 action after this. We're just at 4 to 3. That's okay. That's okay because there's nothing I can do about that. All right, I have 1 more action remaining. I think I scrounge. What do we got? A long shot, a contemplative. Let's take the contemplative. I think that makes sense because I'm preparing from over here, basically. So again, we need, sorry, I didn't even say anything. We need to get 2 clues in order to spend them to get up here. All right, Lupine Thrall moves here. End of the enemy phase. This guy is already at Sentinel Peak, so he's going to put 2 Doom on the current agenda. Good job, buddy. And then we go to upkeep. Okay. Well, I don't love that. Do I take the resource here? Sure. It's just going to be a bit of a roadblock. Okay. 14 of 12. All right. As you explore the path surrounding Sentinel Hill, the chanting at the hilltop rises to a crescendo and takes an otherworldly quality, reverberating through the trees as if carried by unseen currents. Cool. We're going to shuffle this into here and get rid of this. Shuffle again one more time for good luck. And then we get an encounter card. Okay, can't play any assets or events. That's legitimately fine. We have to get rid of this. There's just like no choice in the matter. I could discard something to ready the pocket multi-tool. Or Duke. It's probably Duke, right? Four, 4-3, 2-3. I might commit Dr. Henry. I'm a bit scared. I don't think I can play all these guys, right? It might not be worth it right now. It might just be worth it to... Oh, boy. If I take a wild swing here, I'd like to get that plucky, huh? I can commit... I can discard something. The guts, maybe? Commit Henry. Go 4-6-3. I don't think the action's worth it, or the cards. So, I think I'll just draw. I know it seems weird, but I think 16 cards left is fine. Okay, Lupine Thrall comes here. Contemplative number 2. 1 of 10. Rotting Remains. I'm just going to take this one straight up. I don't want to draw any more with the guts. I think that's worth it for other things. So we're just going to go 4-3. All right. So we need the clue. We need to move. And then we'll have to attack. And I got some stuff. So now that we have the hatchet out, add, so I'd be like going 6, deals +1 damage. If it defeats the enemy, discard it. So we don't want to do that. We want to like use it with the long shot and then be able to get it back. That's the idea. So I think I have enough for all this. That's to say, if I do the Duke here at 4-3, it's really like 6-3. I think I can commit the resourceful and be good here. So this is 4-5-3. That's not good enough. That's unfortunate. Okay. So that got me to 5. Yeah, this is only going to get me +2. Okay, that was the one thing that was going to hit me. I can wait for this guy to come attack me. That was really bad. Okay. I could also come back, get another clue here, go back and forth. Maybe that's the way. Maybe I just leave. Field work is actually probably the sick play here. So we move, we get +2, and now we use the hatchet and the long shot. And let's make sure we are good here. So we're at 6. We're at 8. 8-4. Yeah. So move, fight. Nice. -1. So we use this and we attach it to the enemy. That's if this is successful. Then we use this to do the last 1 damage, and that lets us pick this back up. That's the combo there. Very good. All right. Upkeep, and I'm going to stop taking resources now. Never mind. I'll take the resource. All right. 2 out of 10. Sure. Sure. I think we can guts this. 6-4. -1. Good. Draw a card. Scrounge. All right, let's do the thing where we go back here. We use Duke. I also put Plucky out. Okay. All right. So what's the number we need? We have 3. Sorry, we have 5. 5-3 +2 is 7. Okay, that's the scary part. -0, -0. Okay, we do succeed, but our clock ticks down a little bit more. Okay, we move here. And we can move again. I think we discard something. Probably you. To ready Duke. And then we're going to use them again to go into this location. So I spend the 2 clues. Again, first action was to Duke in. Second action was to move out. And then we're going to go in here. This is going to advance the act as well. All right. There's a lot of text here. Approaching the peak of Sentinel Hill, you are confronted by several citizens of Dunwich. The man in the center of the circle is desperately trying to complete a Latin incantation. It's not working, Seth, one of the other men cries out. What are we going to do? The man in the center stops his chant and pulls out a cobbler's knife. The father demands a blood sacrifice, he declares, and his face twists into a crazed expression. Before you can react, he slits his left wrist with the knife, dropping it to his knees in agony. The headstone of the altar behind him splits open. A torrent of energy pours out of the stone, coalescing into the form of an open gate. Seth holds onto the stone in front of him to prevent himself from being sucked into the gate, but several of the others are startled and pulled through it. You barely manage to dig your heels in and grab hold of a nearby rock in time to resist the pull of the gate. Seth rises, wounded but alive. An expression of pride spreads across his pained face. Well, he's here and engage with me, of course. And he has 1 damage on him. And he needs 3. All right, we have finished our turn. Except for we have our Duke ability still. So again, I moved with Duke. I came back. Action 2. We use Duke 1 more time. We're going to try to get both these clues right now. No attack opportunity because this guy is here after I paid the action cost. Okay, the contemplative should get us there. We have 4. We have 4. And I can spend 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. And that gets us to 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 to 4. Last action. Well, that's sad, but that's okay. -1. Okay, so we do not get the contemplative, but we do get 1 clue. Okay. Final act, by the way. We need to spend 2 clues. Okay. Okie dokie. This guy's going to hit me, and by me I mean Madame Lebranche. And then we go to upkeep. So we should be okay. It's a little, it depends on what this is. Okay, that's fine. We're not getting much victory point out of this. Like, there's nothing so far. I lost the... Well, I mean, did I lose this? I don't know how I'm going to kill anything if I pull a VP enemy out. I mean, let's kill Seth first, and then we'll think about it. I mean, I can use Duke. Otherwise, this will leave. I think that's true. I think we use Duke. Spend all of our resources. And we're going 5 plus 2 is 7. Probably should have taken 1 more resource earlier. 7 to 5. I use Madame Lebranche, and then it's 8 to 5. All right. First action. Skill cards. Didn't use any. Okay, perfect. So that was, 8 to 5, right? So I need to use this for the +1, and that kills Seth. Okay. So I could, like, overdraw, but maybe we'll find something else. The scrounge, I mean, it's a tempting idea, right? Have the hatchet. 4 cards. There's a couple of options, right? There's the Certain Lurker. I mean, we're only gonna get 1, right? I think we'd do it. It might kill me. but it'd be fun to do it. Action 2. Let's grab the Where's the Party? Because, I mean, so far I have no victory points, right? Sorry, farthest location for me is down here. Grab the Where's the Party. We play it for our last action. Let's see what we can get. Oh boy, the Crazed Shuggoth was about to spawn. That's a lot of health. It's only 1 VP. So what we really want is just the Servant of the Lurker, I think. Here. Oh, it's also 4. This guy's easier to kill. But he's in 1 extra health. This one's a 4. I mean, we'll take this guy. It is 4 cards, which is... Okay, all right, we got some stuff here. Okay. This guy moves here, and then we go to upkeep. Inspiring Presence is actually something. 4 of 10. And now I do want to take the resource so we can send it at this guy. I don't think I shuffled that. Ancient Eagles. Okay. Okay, so we want to get the clue. We want to get this guy killed. We have the hatchet. We've got Duke. We got all kinds of stuff here, but we need to... This is 3 actions worth, right? I think it is. So let's go for it. Let's do the hatchet first. No. Let's do Duke first. Use Duke. And we're going to go 4, 5 to 4. 6, 7 to 4. That is up 3. Let's use Madame and go up 4. -1. All right. We're gonna heal. Ooh, do we? I think we ready Madame Lebranche and heal a damage. That's 2 damage. Let's take back a red card like the long shot. And then let's use the Madame Lebranche again. And let's use the hatchet this time. Spending a resource. Okay. So this gets me 4 plus 2, which is 6, but it's actually 8 with a Dark Horse. Plus 1 as well, so that's going to be 9. Very good. Same thing we did before. This attaches, then the long shot kills him, and we're good. I don't think we're getting any other victory, right? I could wait around for the Shuggoth, right? We didn't draw a hex card. I don't think. No. Because it would just go to one of these altered paths, and that seems... Yeah, I mean, I could have pulled with the resourceful the Where's the Party or the Scrounge back and then done it all over again. I'm not going to do that. Let's discard the Sparrow Mask, Ready Duke, and we're going to try to get this last clue. This is 5, 6 to 4. Let's run that. There you go. All right, we have everything we need. Let's get out of here. You don't know how to close the swirling gate before you, and with each passing moment, the force from within it grows in strength. You fear that whatever entity the sorcerers have summoned from beyond approaches. With no time to spare, you turn to the open tome on the stone altar, desperate for answers. Resolution 1. I mean, there was more time here. I was just worried about this ticking time bomb, which actually went pretty quick. This card is very good. This card is also very good with the long shot. The field work was sick. It was probably important for me to do the base of the hill thing and ascending path with the return to. But I made a very maybe important or interesting call about um the key guy, him going up to the top. I was like, I don't think I have time for this, and that was probably correct. Rather than wasting my, because look, the two doom doesn't matter in this scenario unless it does, and I got very lucky that the second one did it right when it didn't matter. But the other part is that my actions and resources in solo were not important enough, right? If I could do the evade, then I never had to worry about that guy. And I had set that might have helped a bit. Okay, we enter the gate into outer space basically, and then we earn victory 3. So we're gonna be ending this campaign with a grand total of 25. Is that correct? 25 XP. Oh boy, that is so exciting. Whoopsie. Here we go. So the next 3 might just go into 1, 2, 3. This is I've got 7 here already, so I could put this onto the attack or evasion, and then 1 XP somewhere else. There's a legitimate question for how I'm going to deal with Beyond the Veil in the last scenario. Is it worth it to just go alter fate on this and just say, okay, that's how I deal with it? Or is it better for me to upgrade other things? It might just be this. Are there any other cards that are going to be discardable from alter fate, or is it literally just this card? Because I could put another Plucky in, which would be good. Um, I don't know. I'll give it some thought. But thank you for watching, and we made it to the end. Yes, we might not win the last one, but we're gonna try our darndest. Bye.